tonight. Hang on. My levels look high. Testing. Okay, I don't know why that was going up into the red consistently. Now it seems a little more even. Anyway, tonight, we're gonna finish it. Call of Cthulhu, that is. I know I said I was gonna finish it yesterday, but that was before we ran into difficulties. But I'm confident we can finish it tonight. I'm not gonna let a bunch of fish keep me down. We're gonna finish the dang thing. I got my notes here on my phone. I have my co-pilot, Moo, who's just chilling on top of my external drive. Hello, Moo. I have my water bottle here. And I have a giant glass alien head full of vodka if this ends up running a bit long and we need something a bit stronger. I also have a large cardboard box full of jumbo honey buns, but that's unrelated. Let's close down the musical accompaniment, although I am really enjoying the usability of the old school RuneScape soundtrack. I remember we used to use this a lot more often, then we stopped, and I don't know why. It's just really good stuff. I could listen to it pretty much forever. About the only ones I don't like are the holiday tracks, but even then, I mean, it's fairly inoffensive. I have definitely heard worse holiday music. So where were we last time? Bring us over here. And capture. Hello. Capture. There we go. Excellent. Oh, and of course, wouldn't be one of my streams unless I forgot to unplug the power on my headphones. And also, I'm gonna open up the line. Fire up the audio channel on Discord if anyone feels like dropping in. I don't have a UI element for that setup. That was another thing that I forgot to do. But, if someone comes in, you'll notice. So, last time we had made it to the air-filled caves, or as we've been calling this area. What were we calling this? It was a weed joke, I'm pretty sure. But we've got a mysterious green crystal. Love it. Love mysterious green crystals. I don't know what to do with this, and I don't know where to bring it. We found a save point, and that's what matters. I have a sneaking suspicion we have to bring it back to that room where we found the portal. This is where we came in. But the problem is, I don't know how to get back there. It is... I forget how this room connects to the rest. I believe that the room with the portal is on the other side of the the door where we got captured, which was at the top of that really, really big chamber. Last time we were there, though, we didn't have the means to get through it. It's locked, but we have, let me check something real quick.
Okay. Laboratory. We got a whole bunch of stuff. There's a thing that we missed in the prison, which I don't quite remember how to get back to. But we've gone through this waterfall area before. And I believe all these areas connect. Levels in this game are not very large. That is back where we came from. That goes back down into the water. If I remember correctly, this is not a place that we want to be because it's full of those horrible starfish. Don't like them. Honestly, I don't even like actual starfish that much. This is part of the path that I came. It's mandatory in international law that I need to spend the first half of the stream kind of wandering back and forth aimlessly. There go our legs again. I think going into the waterfall room was probably not necessary. But from here, I know how to get to the laboratory. From the laboratory, we can get to the prison. From the prison, we can get to the next area. Right, we fought some wizards in here. Alright, now we're back in the main room. We need to go up to where the prison is. Keep expecting that to break, never does. Here we go. Down this way. I think we've killed everyone in here. So I don't think we have any further assailants coming through. But, keep an ear out, regardless. So I know we can go up to the laboratory. And unless I miss my guess, I think to do that I go through here. That didn't lead me anywhere, but maybe this will. This goes to the lab. Yep. Goes through here. Uh-huh. In here. To prison. Which we have also cleared. No one is left alive in here. You heard me, friend. I said no one is left alive in here. Make me repeat myself. Excuse me. Time out. Dink. Look what he did. He broke my arm again. I'm gonna splint that, and I'm just gonna let those other two marinate so we can bandage them later. Hey, welcome, Den. Welcome to the death stream. We're gonna finish this fucking game, or we're gonna die trying. We are going to finish it. We just got attacked by fishmen. They tastefully exposed my guns, or gun singular. What is this? Okay, we just never went in here last time, I guess. Interesting. I don't like the look of that. I know there's nothing downstairs for us. We already got the big duffel bag full of guns. Can I bandage myself yet? Yes, we are bandageable. Seeing as there was an unconsumed med kit in here, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that this is probably important.
There's some peculiar vegetation here. It doesn't look safe.
I know exactly what to do. It's time to use the weed killer. I have no idea why I did that, but it worked.
That little spot of gardening seems to have worked. The vine should be safe to climb now.
Oh, to climb? Oh, hey, welcome, welcome. How was the movie? What'd you see? Witch fish boss. We definitely stabbed a wizard in the head last time. Oh, hello. Huh. Okay, this looks familiar. I seem to recall...
It doesn't work.
Yeah, I seem to recall seeing one of these. Yeah, Psychic Powers Fishman. That was the guy that we ended up fighting with a knife. I stabbed him in the head about 9 or 10 times. Possibly 20 times. It felt like a lot. And, he eventually died.
I've seen a room similar to this somewhere before. This place doesn't seem to have been used for thousands of years.
Ah, nice. I've been hearing that's really good. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I forgot. We have something for this. We picked up a mysterious glowing green crystal. We know exactly what to do with this. Hasn't been used since last month's rager at the Fishman factory. Oh, yeah. The witch was extremely fucking good. I never got around to seeing the lighthouse, but I also heard that was quite good.
Hi, sorry, didn't episode last month's Rager at the Fishman Factory, so
Ah, welcome, welcome.
I'm here to combine a couple jokes.
That's fine. That's why I opened up the audio channel. Hey, a portal. And this time there's nothing horrible coming out of it to kill us. Well, we gotta go in.
Alright, here's my joke. Are you ready?
I'm ready, hit me.
Celebrate, I've got an idea. World peace.
Oh, that was a really good Fishman voice.
Non cheeky bricky donkey.
Welcome.
Welcome. Black sublime.
Non cheeky bricky donkey.
Tonight we're playing hard bass. Is hard base for fish.
Oh, I love it.
That's my joke, didn't I?
Hey, you know what else I love? Look what we found here. This appears to be some manner of firearm.
This is probably the tip to the laser.
I don't... You seem to have picked up a weapon from Quake?
This is this is either the Gauntlet, which is the Quake gun that you use when you're out of ammunition in Quake 3 to kill people instantly, or it's the Lightning Cannon. The Lightning Cannon was useful, but as I recall, it really ate through ammunition. It was not as good as the Plasma Cannon, but it was better if you had trouble aiming.
Huh. Okay.
Could you give that firearm a fire for us? Yep.
Oh yeah, that thing is,
That does appear just to be a particle weapon. I'm not seeing... Can you reload it?
Reloading does not seem to be a factor. It is a lightning gun that I can charge up. It is also extremely loud. 1 second, I need to change my levels.
It is a freaking cum blaster.
It is. Let me see here. Is my Discord audio low? Oh my god, every time I open the audio panel in Discord, they've added like 900 new sliders.
I love that for you.
Yeah, it's very good. Let me open my mixer here. I'm gonna bring Call of Cthulhu down to about a 79. And there we go. And it should be good in the recording. I have everything set to auto duck when I or someone else in the channel speaks. So we got us the ancient. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the design. I'm looking at the infinity symbol. I'm looking at the fact that it shoots lightning. I'm trying to think of a good name for it, and yeah, I gotta agree. It's the cum blaster. What else is it gonna be? That particle effect? No way.
You could call it the Welsh Annihilator.
Ah, shit. Yeah, we could call it that.
It's just upsetting that we're not playing a elaborate Fallout 4 mod that would be worse in every way, but would allow us to access a weapon workbench to officially rename it to that.
Yeah, unfortunately. I feel like I don't want to go down there.
Honestly, this game has kind of become Fallout 4 in the back half.
Yeah, it's definitely really, really showing its length.
It's really padding it out. I feel like we need a Radiant quest or something to break this one up. We need an ambient event where a fishman just falls from the sky. Something like that. What if that door was locked?
That would have been... I don't know what I would have done.
Fucking just top quality fucking game design. You hop off a cliff that's too tall to hop back up, and the door is locked.
I would... I was about to say I would respect it the game did that, but at this point I would not know whether or not it was a bug of some kind. Oh, hey, more Tommy gun ammo.
Nothing
You can
of
always use
interest.
that.
One of those troublesome insects.
god.
do love how
Okay.
they just left the laser cannon lying around.
It was just sitting in the bottom of a well the entire time. At any time they could have just opened this door, climbed this, and just gotten an infinite lightning gun that apparently is just gonna carry us to the end of the game. Like, look at this.
It's so funny to me because like the horror of the Cthulhu mythos, if you will, has always been the immutability of the foe, the infinite, the you can only delay their return, etc., etc.
Yeah.
It's somehow completely destroys whatever's left of the Ovior in this game to know that one of them fucked up enough to drop the cum blaster directly into the lake, where it was carried away by the horrid currents immediately. And despite being fishmen, nobody wanted to go back into the cave system to try and find it.
Yeah, just nobody thought it was important to retrieve the cum blaster.
Just like, fucking Larry, you dropped the cum blaster. You need to go get it back. I'm not getting it back. That's Walsh's job. Well, you know Walsh isn't gonna do it. He's too self-important. He won't even notice it's gone.
Wow, that goes through him.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like that.
Okay, hang on. We have a problem. We are bleeding to death, and we're also being attacked by fish.
Simply cease bleeding.
I'm trying.
Try to quickly evolve a form that does not require blood.
Oh my god, oh my god. We've been torn to shreds.
Ooh, you're so sexy now.
It's a heavy price to pay. Yeah, it goes through multiple, I'm sorry, it penetrates multiple men at once, yes. It goes directly through them. It seems to be, it looks like a lightning gun. I'm definitely liking it a lot. I don't usually like charge-up weapons. But it's got a good, like, rhythm to it. It definitely, despite the trapping, this is not a lightning gun in the Quake mode. This is a rail gun.
It does appear to be a rail lightning gun.
Yeah. I am really liking it. That said, I don't know what to do with it. We've gotten back to where we were before. We're back into the hallowed halls of Dagon here. We've already killed the wizard. The wizard killed his brother, who was a fish. I don't know, I don't think we killed Dagon. I think we just shot Dagon with artillery until he got bored and gave up.
We made it uncomfortable for Dagon to stay, much like that one kid at your birthday party.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, you've shot me in the face 3 times with artillery. This is so awkward. I can't be here.
Lord Dagon finds this situation to be intolerable. He will be departing for the Chuck E. Cheese at once. You are not welcome to follow.
All of his, this is a deep cut, but all of his followers at once just suddenly like, going to the Chuck E. Cheese? You established our grand order to go to our restaurant? I can't believe that hurt us. We're fine. We are once again in the waterfall.
For you, the day great Dagon visited your fine dining establishment was the worst day of your life. But for Lord Dagon, it was Tuesday. Lord Dagon made it. Lord Dagon takes his shit in the ball pit and doesn't apologize.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is the only bad thing that can happen at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, otherwise, you know, it's... Huh, hang on. Oh, hang on, I know what to do. Hey, you remember how every time we ran into these stupid starfish, we would have no choice but to take damage from them?
Are you gonna fire the cum blaster at them?
I'm gonna nuke those bastards.
Can you move while charging this? You can. It does appear to have electrocuted the water. Hey, does it kill you if you fire it when you're in the water?
Oh, I bet it does. I bet it absolutely daikatanas our asses. Let's quick save real quick and find out.
It's called Daikatana because you swing the katana and then you die.
Yeah, it's called daikatana because firing your weapon makes you die. Any of your weapons at any time. Yeah, that kills us. Wow, that did a lot of damage to us for just tastefully exposing our nipple. Huh. That said, I still don't want to waste my healing supplies.
Be reloading instead.
We will be reloading. As Jonathan Franks once said,
Not this time. Not this time. It's fiction. It never happened.
never happened.
Franks?
Yeah, I said that on purpose.
As Commander Will Riker once said. Oh, yeah! You, did you go through the water or did you get turned around?
We went through the water past the starfish into this area where there's like a dead end over there. There's a dead end in there, and then there was a column going across that I looked at it and immediately judged it was going to collapse if we touched it. And hey, a loading zone.
Maybe fire the lightning cannon at it.
It's already gone. And in fact, now we are on the other side of a load zone, and we cannot return. But that means we're making progress. We got a mysterious disc here.
It does appear to be some kind of dais that has been broken.
Yeah, they're really not taking good care of this place. Let's take that health kit.
It is in dais repair.
Oof. Oof. I felt that one deep in my soul. That is the biggest save point we've seen so far, I think. You can really see the pixels.
Someone really needed to be Mark of the Protected here. Who's scrawling these bad boys on the walls now that it's all fishmen?
You know, that is a very good question. In the town, it was kind of implied that it was the, In the town, it was kind of implied that it was the preacher, because the preacher was doing the research on the various symbols and was the one who figured out, hey, if I make an elder sign, bad shit can't come near it. But he super died. Like, really, really got killed. We saw him in the church. He got, like, mega crucified. He got Crucified 2, the sequel.
Yeah.
So, this looks bad.
Crucified, I think.
Yes.
Are those Star Vampire tracks? Is that what those are supposed to be?
I think these are flying polyp tracks.
That might be what a Star Vampire is. Despite the name, a Star Vampire is a type of tentacle monster in the Cthulhu mythos. That's it.
There might actually be an answer to this question, huh? If it's spoilers, I would hold off. We are going to be finishing this. Perhaps it will be revealed.
Is it you from the future? I want to know if it's going to be Jack from the future.
I wouldn't put it past the game to have it be Jack from the future.
After he's been driven mad.
I mean, we already know he has had some kind of encounter with the Yithians, who just do time travel as a matter of course.
Girls will disbond their consciousness from linear time and be like, he can't afford a car.
I've heard this. Don't like the sound of that.
It's getting a little rumbly in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting a little rumbly. I don't care for it. Oh, I don't like that.
Is it Dagon?
No, I think it's flying polyps.
Well, why don't you fucking lightning cannon them?
I can't because I don't know where they are. I can't see anything.
Well, they're look for the polyps that are flying.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? What in the world? Oh my god.
Oh, I kind of hate looking at that.
I don't like that at all. No, thank you.
It's mostly just a face.
Don't like that.
The problem is that it's a very upsetting.
That's the worst thing I've seen in this entire game so far.
Just blast it.
Maybe don't charge it. Maybe just fire the regular cannon.
Fuck that. I'm charging it up to the maximum.
It doesn't appear to be doing as much as you would like. Oh fuck, we lost track of one. How could you lose track of a flying polyp? You know, it's really not that bad. It's mostly just yelling at you.
It
The
is.
yelling is doing some kind of bodily harm. I think these are not supposed to be fought. I think they are meant to be evaded. I've been wrong before.
It's a good question, honestly. I couldn't tell you. I just kind of I just kind of primally hate looking at them, and so I am driven to kill them. We have been killed though.
You were driven mostly to continue bleeding due to your hatred.
Mostly, yeah.
Which is,
Okay.
to be fair, entirely in character.
So let me, I need to stand up and walk around in a circle for a second. Pardon me. Oh, boy. Alright. I don't know why, that one just really got me. Wasn't expecting to see something that big with that kind of face on it. I always thought flying polyps were formless. I didn't know they had fucked up nightmare faces. Just out here throwing some... I was expecting more fish, more tentacles. I was not expecting to throw some Junji Ito shit at us. Well, we're not going down there.
It's a little underwhelming for Junji Ito. Junji Ito did a thing once where the villain, the monsters, I should say, of the piece were giant evil balloons that had your face on it, blown up to have a fucking smiley, awful expression.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah.
Shit.
It has one of my favorite Junji Ito, like, horror really is comedy moments, because one of the closest thing the thing comes to a moment of levity is about halfway through. They read it on the news that, like, the suicide balloons are taking people in Tokyo. If you can avoid it, do not go out today. And everybody reads it, they make a face at each other at the kitchen table. And then the dad puts his hat on and says, "Time to go to work." And everybody, they do like a panel of, "Dad, please don't go outside." He immediately goes outside and immediately gets caught by the fucking thing and killed.
Yeah, that seems about right.
He says something like, "Oh, I'll put my umbrella over my head so they can't get me because it's a noose," and they just immediately get him anyway.
Yeah, nothing for it. Gotta go to work. I'm gonna shoot this thing until it dies. Oh, it died.
No, it fell
Oh.
and then faded away.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You're not allowed to do that.
Fucking fuck.
You're not allowed to do that, game. Everything else in the game I've been able to kill.
My favorite, I went through and read a lot of Junji Ito stuff, and part of it I think is that it's the perfect horror because it doesn't really stick with you. How to phrase this? It's scary in the moment, and then if you deconstruct it even a little bit, it is completely ridiculous, and it's only just like at the scale of which it's ridiculous. One of my favorites is the one where this guy thinks there are a bunch of monsters coming to kill him, and his girlfriend thinks he's fucking with him, so she comes and stays over at his house, and then she starts seeing the monsters too, and she leaves and runs away, and she goes to the hospital because she gets sick about it. And it turns out that the dude is just nasty and never washed his futon, and it has all kinds of fucking, like, psychoactive molds on it. She comes back to the house and, like, pulls him out of this fucking mold mattress that he's been kneading it up in, and then washes him, and that's fine. That's the end of the story.
Huh.
It's like the house had to be burned, and the mattress was thrown away. The end. Uzumaki loses a lot of things thanks to its range. Parts of the short story are incredibly good, but if you read it all as one serial, it falls apart.
There's one that I cannot remember the name of. The one with the evil planet.
Evil Planet. Oh, that's the one where the bad guys were actually just the cult who wanted the evil planet to come to them.
Yeah, I
And
think
they
so.
were
Something
they
like
did
that.
because it was a short story collection, and the evil planet was like the bonus story. It kind of tied it together. It was sort of a
Remina.
Lochnar. Yeah, it's it was sort of a Lochnar thing, but it was sort of just its own thing.
Yeah.
Hellstar Remina.
Hellstar Remina. That one fucking rules. Anyway, I looked this up, and we are actually supposed to kill these things.
Hellstar Remina is on the Cthulhu wiki.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
It's not a Cthulhu story.
It's in the, I don't know, it's on the Lovecraft wiki. I guess it counts because it's close enough.
Huh. I need to assume the fetal position very quickly. We are being pulled into the abyss. Me being attacked by flying polyps. Ooh, ooh.
A Japanese scientist with a telescope discovers a planet in the galaxy, one that consumes worlds. It turns its eye to him, and upon leaving Earth's location, begins to head towards the planet, taking the quickest route to Earth. The living planet reaches the solar system, eating every one of the planets on its way towards Earth. Humanity went mad with terror and turned on the scientist, who discovered the entity and his daughter Remina, who he named the world after. In their madness, they wanted to murder Remina to appease the angry Hellstar. Mobs chased Remina and eventually caught her, murdering her father along the way. They then hung her on a cross, along with a bum they caught by her. Meanwhile, astronauts are sent to Hellstar Remina to determine if it was friendly and or if the human race could survive its arrival. Once there, they discover that its otherworldly environment was incredibly hostile to human life. One by one, each astronaut was killed in extremely horrible ways. Later, Japan's leaders launched into space, attempting to survive on Hellstar Remina itself, only to die horrible deaths like the astronauts before them did. The Hellstar licked the Earth with its tongue, causing the planet to spin like a top. Realizing that flight was now possible, the bum grabbed Remina and escaped the mob. The mob took flight and pursued the two across the world. They finally escaped the mob and took shelter within a nuclear fallout shelter, owned by the bum's family, whom he had been estranged from. Along with the two are a few other survivors, none related to each other. Hellstar Remina devoured the Earth, and the only humans left were those in the fallout shelter as it floated in space.
Yes. Extremely good story.
10 out of 10. The art is truly upsettingly atrocious.
Yes. Thinking back, I suppose I can see how that wound up on a cosmic horror wiki.
The thing about Junji Ito is the planet that eats people is not really that bad on a scale of, absolute horror, either in the Lovecraft mythos or in his own shit. I don't know, it's, there's a sense of finality to his works, even the ones that don't really end, where it's and that's the end of that story. it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, that's a good thematic, reference right there.
It's very Goosebumps, because, oh, and the Hellstar ate the planet, the only people who survived were the bum that was nice to the lady. No moral. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Which is a way more horror. I don't think you can get rid of these things. They are going to keep coming.
No, we are explicitly intended to fight them.
You look it up in your little cheat sheet?
I looked it up. I looked it up just to be like, hey, am I supposed to kill these things? And it says, this is a tough fight. You have to fight 2 of them. So, yeah.
There were, 5.
Oh no, there were just 2, but the thing is that this is a fun thing that they can do. They can just disappear and then reappear wherever they want. So there were 2 of them. We killed one on the right side initially. That one, when it made that loud zapping noise like the water made when we hit it, that was it dying. And then the one that was on the other side of the pillar that I was keeping at my back disappeared and then just reappeared directly in front of me. But now they're dead. We don't have to worry about them ever again. Maybe. I don't know. I actually have no idea. But the reason you have to get them is because, well, hang on. First off, I'm not doing that fight again. So, there we go. And secondly, the reason you have to do that is because you have to get across a whole bunch of like ledges and shit here. And as you notice, their primary attack is pulling you towards them or pushing you away from them, which makes traversing very difficult. But not quite as difficult as figuring out where you're expected to go next. I am stuck in Oh, I can just climb this. Yeah, alright, sure. Okay. I wouldn't have in a million years guessed that was a ladder.
The angle of that seemed to imply you were just walking straight up it.
Yeah.
I know it's a Quake engine game, but you were just definitely like fucking, you Bugs Bunny went straight up. It's the Scooby-Doo noise plays, and it ran straight up. Whoa, gotta get away from the ghost.
I will only push back on that because this game has better ladders than any Quake engine game I've ever played.
Yeah, that's fair.
If that wasn't the case, we would have just like walked across it and fallen. The fact that it magnets you to stuff, that's how I figured out that, wait, no. The first one that we climbed, I figured out it was climbable because when I clicked F on it enough times, Jack was like, I can climb this now. That one, though, that one just magneted us directly to it. Which is appreciated. I love a good video game ladder. It's a shame there are none, except apparently in this game. I genuinely do not know what this game is going to do that will come close to anything we have done over the last couple things. We've challenged a wizard to a knife fight. We have used a railgun to kill hundreds of fishmen. Probably wasn't actually hundreds, but it certainly felt like it. We killed some flying polyps, which are the things that killed the Yithians. Or killed a bunch of the Yithians, anyway. Did the flying polyps kill the Yithians? I don't remember. I know the elder things were killed by the Shoggoths. I'm sorry, the Shaggoths. Uh-oh. This evil temple got me making the THX sound. Is that a door? No.
Kind of looks like it's stitches. Maybe there's a secret behind it. Try the full charge.
Let's find out. Ah, nothing. I do like this thing having infinite ammo, basically making it into a tool. Indeed, we have found nothing. Oh, I got sidetracked earlier because we got distracted by a bunch of nonsense, but you mentioned the tension being somewhat undercut by having a lightning gun, and yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, it's less that you have the lightning gun and more that the way you found the lightning gun is that you took it from monsters that you killed. Like, I know this is very Call of Cthulhu, the video game, not the video game, the TRPG, where it's like, oh, but Cthulhu's too bad for you, you can't do it. But, like, you fought off Dagon with, like, a fucking 20th century ship cannon.
Yeah.
That implies some stuff about the horror. Like, it's accurate to the books, and I can believe that it happened.
Yeah.
It does imply some stuff about the technology level being like, oh yes, Dagon was repelled for now, but he will return. Like, okay, cool.
I mean,
So-
yeah, they did that to Cthulhu. They hit him with a boat, and he was just like, oh, fine, and went back to sleep.
Oh, poo-poo. Yeah, fucking... But it does mean that, like, yeah, once a month the U.S. military fires a torpedo into the Marianas Trench, and we haven't seen Cthulhu since.
I think that is
There's
actually...
a horrible ear-splitting scream that emits from there, and it drives all the fish insane. All the fishmen come up, and they're mad.
I'm
But,
almost certain there's a Delta Green adventure where that is explicitly true. Like, the government secretly has, like, has them drop depth charges or something down there. Oh, hey, weren't we looking for these? These are the tablets.
It's written in some kind of ancient language.
Suppose we should read it.
These are the tablets of Dagon. This must be the original source text for Ovid's translation, the Book of Dagon. I can now read some of the last passages. I'll write them down.
Oh, hey, I totally forgot. Last time I said we were going to open this by doing some reading. I know how much we all love reading.
What's
now
Jack's
we have...
voice again? What's Jack's voice again?
You know, it's hard to place. He sounds a lot like another voice actor, but I can't quite put my finger on who. He's not that voice actor, though. I looked him up, and he's done basically nothing.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Dagon. This scroll of paper holds a prayer to Dagon, translated into English. It reads, "In thy name let us behold the Father. From the depths of the water I come, and from the depths the deep ones also have come. Hail to the ancient dreams. Hail to Dagon."
Excellent, excellent. Then we have the Ponape scripture, which we never read.
Ah, yes, the Ponape scripture.
Yeah, Ponape.
This heavy, bound manuscript is embossed with the word Ponape. It claims to be a reprinting of an original manuscript written by Captain Ebner Ezekiel Huag in 1734, describing his encounters with a strange cult in the islands of the Pacific. Huag claims that the islanders worship, and even interbreed with, strange beings from the sea, and reproduces much of the lore of this unspeakable religion.
Abner Ezekiel Hogue.
I am fucking floored I managed to get most of that on the first read.
I was waiting for you to crack.
Is it Hogue or Huag?
I read it as Hogue.
There are harrowing passages that tell of unspeakable sacrifices by which these deep ones are appeased, and of objects cast into the sea to summon them. By means of the correct rituals and offerings, they can be induced to bring fantastically worked jewelry of gold for the islanders, although this conforms to their own strange anatomy rather than that of any human being. What?
I can only assume that just means that they're just big. They're big. They're big fishmen. You got a necklace for a big fishman. You put it on a little normal person, and it's like, oh, this necklace is too big. It's like it was built. It was like it was made for a big fishman.
Like a Welshman, Hogue recounts the islanders' tales of fantastic underwater cities constructed according to some obscure and inhuman laws of geometry and architecture. Some legends tell of islanders transforming into sea creatures as they grow old and going on to live forever beneath the sea.
Say what you will
Hogue would
about
go
all the...
on...
Oh.
No,
What's up?
Sorry. No, continue.
I was going to say what you will about all the human sacrifice stuff, but it really does sound like being a fish person would kick ass.
The community, benefits, apparently longevity.
Mm-hmm. That's the fun thing I really like about Dagon and Hydra in this. It's like they are basically gods, but they're not deities like Cthulhu or whatever. They're just deep ones they're just the two oldest deep ones. They just got bigger as they got older. In theory, if we actually did kill Dagon, which I don't think we did, but if we did, then presumably another deep one would just grow to fill that niche. This is cool stuff. Oh, literally the thing I just said.
No. I was not paying attention. The greatest of the deep ones, Father Dagon and Mother Hydra, are said to be fantastically old, hailing from a time before the first human walked upright. Strangely, he stresses that these stories are not primitive metaphors for an afterlife, like similar tales from other islands, but recounts them as actual fact. He claims to have seen and conversed with these creatures himself, and witnessed several of the islanders' ceremonies and offerings to them.
Yeah.
Hogue would later go on to invent a type of sandwich, also known to drive men mad.
I was waiting for that.
I have no more. I'm not going to continue the Hoagie bit.
Oh yeah, no, I was just rereading the first thing here. I was talking about them being they're deep ones, but they're just old. So I guess if you're a deep one and you've been around for 40,000 years, you get to be gigantic and you get to knock boats around until you get shot in the face 3 times.
I was
the tablets.
tabbed over to an open Junji Ito story that I hadn't read the synopsis for, about a tree that can get you.
Spooky
It just
tree.
The tree hits you with its branches from anywhere in the world.
Huh.
That's the twist. These ancient tablets are written in the strange glyphs of the Deep Ones. They include the final passages that are missing from the translations in the Book of Dagon. They seem to be a prophecy. Further study would be needed to produce an exact translation, but the passage reads roughly as follows. And the time shall come up when the stars are right, and lo, we shall rise up that which has been sunken. So shall lost Rilla be lifted from the deep, and the water shall recede from its palaces. And the one who dreams shall be awakened. Great Cthulhu shall arise, and fear and madness shall be upon the face of the world.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. 10 out of 10.
I can't rap.
It's funny you say that because I was literally just about to say, it does kind of read like slam poetry, doesn't it? Time to cook up some more fish.
I mean, it's theoretically musical.
Theoretically. Where does this go? Oh, nowhere. So we've got a gong. Oh, we hit the gong.
This gong must be used as a call to worship.
Great. I don't know that did anything. Hello.
It appears to have opened the ceiling where there's a big fish man who hopefully has a hitbox out of the room. I think this could be a very easy boss fight or an incredibly difficult one, depending on whether you want to have an audience with Mother Hydra. Or if you just want to shoot her with your lightning gun that she was careless enough to leave in the room.
Let's try diplomacy first.
The only languages these savages understand.
Shit, I missed. Oh no! Oh, did you see that?
I'm sorry, I was too busy looking at fish nipples.
Oh shit! Hang on, I'm getting fireballed.
I don't love blurrovision.
Believe me, it makes it very tense if you're playing.
Yeah, it's just a little silly. Mother Hydra just kind of looks like a slime monster. She's not really that spooky dooky. I guess she wasn't the one making you freak out, though, so...
Nah.
Surprised.
Apparently she's just cool.
You ever hear this, like, yawn? I've seen worse. You got the only sorcerer in there. Like, is she alive? Why are you not... What? This is completely inconsistent. Like, is it just because she's not trying to get you, and as soon as she tries to get you, she'll get you?
Maybe?
Baffling behavior from Jack tonight. Like, oh, woman. I know how these work.
I don't know what to think about that. We're gonna have to talk to her. We're gonna have to attempt diplomacy. I don't like that she has human feet. I don't like that she has human feet. She's got a save point. It's inside of her force field. Well, I've already shot the force field several times. I don't think that necessarily does much of anything, but I do know that there are some, like, ropes up here. Can I shoot one of these? No, that just goes clean through. What about that? That? No.
Maybe you do need to talk to her.
I mean, I tried. I walked up and hit F, and that's the only way I know how to interact with anything.
Maybe go into her bubble.
Can't go in her bubble.
Well,
You wanna talk?
at least we can appreciate her feet.
I don't like that she has human feet. That just,
It's the... Oh my god. Turn around.
Yeah.
She looks like... She looks like Cloud.
Oh my god, she does. She does look like Cloud. She's got just like the pear-shaped body with the feet sticking out.
It's the same. Ah, fuck. This one has arms, though. That's not fair.
Time is a flat circle.
I can't believe... The real homophobic slug was the monsters we met along the way.
I'll need to
I
decipher.
only assumed something was supposed to happen here, and it just didn't.
According to the text,
Good
the doors can
question.
only be opened with an ancient chant spoken by someone in possession of a sacred charm.
Okay, we've encountered this kind of lock before, and we weren't able
The
to open
doorway
it.
is sealed by some mystical force.
This is, I assume, the boss door. We figure out how to open that when we deal with Claudette over there. Alright, so what do we got here? It's like a... huh? I'm sorry? What was that?
I don't know what that was.
Oh, there's just fish. There's just fish.
Oh, okay, it's just fish.
More fish.
Fish?
Yeah, more fish.
Without weapons, headed into a choke point. This game's difficulty curve is just a baffling roller coaster.
It's a little weird. A little weird. I don't know what it thinks it's doing. I think we activated something, but I don't know what happened. I pushed this, and there's fluid now. There's fluid going down. Oh my god. Oh, we saw from Claudette's view here. Okay, I need to assume the fetal position very quickly. Are we good? I think no, we're not good. Okay, I think we're fine now. Okay. So there's fluid now. The fluid goes into the orb, and we saw in a vision that whoever is performing the ritual is like kneeling in here. Yeah, like that. I'm kneeling. What does this do? Oh, this doesn't do anything. That just causes fish to attack us.
Well, you know, that's convenient in case you wanted to farm XP for fish level ups.
I do need to fill out the skill trees. Okay. Are we cool now?
Concentrate with that damn creature's wailing.
Okay, so when we kneel in here, Jax starts to concentrate, and then he fails to concentrate, and we're attacked by a fish. That seems to be what happens.
If I could block out that wailing sound, I might be able to sustain the link.
I'm sorry? Sustain the what? I'm a fish. I'm a fish now. I'm a fish? I seem to be a fish.
You seem to have become some kind of fish, or perhaps a small dog, based on your perspective height.
I was crouching.
No.
I'm a fish.
Baffling turn of events. Not sure why this has happened, or what the implications are. If you get bloodied, is that bad?
I don't
Can you
know.
open your status menu as a fish? No.
It seems to be reflecting my injuries.
My God. You really were Welsh.
I guess we were Welsh all along. We're just having a slap fight. I don't know if this is what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, that's us. How's it going there, buddy? How you doing? He's doing okay. I have no idea what in the world I'm supposed to do. Presumably...
I'm not going to be able to get through it without that charm.
Okay, I thought maybe as a fish I would be one of Hydra's chosen or something, and I could go through. That does not appear to be the case. Can I go through these fucked up doors? No. Go back down here. Okay, I can go all the way back out here.
I must be near the temple.
I must be near the temple.
It's a shrine for worship.
Okay. Do I ring the gong? That didn't do anything.
If I was to hit it with enough force, the sound would be deafening.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh no.
This is definitely one of the segments this game is making you do.
Yeah, it's extremely a segment we have to do.
Like, this really needs some kind of explanation at all. It's not really horrifying, it's just irritating.
Well, I think... Let me just, like, try and put 2 and 2 together. I believe what's happening here is... We've died, but I think what's supposed to be happening here is, through the entire game, we have been getting little flashes here and there of Jack being able to see through the eyes of various other creatures and people. It seems like, when he's here, performing that kneeling thing in this, like, place of power or whatever, he can actually take control of the thing he's seeing through the eyes of.
Okay.
It's just very taxing. Hang on. Yeah, that's the... I think that's the one that we saved. Yeah, this is the one. Alright, so problem is, we have to do that to do a puzzle, and I don't know what that puzzle is. We are very, very close to the end, though, I think.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Oh no. Oh no.
How much more game is there?
I'm not gonna answer that.
How long are we gonna be streaming, Cal?
I don't know. I don't know.
Time to turn on cheats?
Nah, I don't think it'll help us. I genuinely don't think it'll help us. I don't even think God mode would help us. There's a puzzle that we need to do. Hello.
There's something following me.
Yeah, That's right, you've got 3 voices in your head now, Jack. Okay, fetal position is... Okay, there we go. Now I'm good. So, we have to do a puzzle. You may remember when we went up and touched that statue, water came down and we were attacked by fish. You may notice that is not the only channel. There are other channels attached to other statues.
Fucking hell.
Now, how do you think we get up to these?
I think you need to become a fish man and use your leap attack.
Yeah, because our legs are insufficient. In the words of the guide itself, if only you had the mighty frog legs of a deep one.
What am I doing here?
I don't know, Jack, what are you doing here?
I know I'm gonna die.
Jack seems to be having some problems. We're gonna go make some progress, so maybe he'll feel better. Just get very far from Hydra. And look in the corner, and kneel, and put our gun away. There we go. Yeah, that does it. That's a ticket. Alright, push the button. Water comes down. We get attacked by fish.
So it goes.
And kneel down and assume a firing position. Oh, I keep getting sidetracked when I'm trying to think about the freaking laser gun, but the laser gun is extremely Chaosium Call of Cthulhu role-playing game because, like, there is always a point where you guys, like, how do I put this? Yeah, the sanity thing should no longer exist at that point. Jack is fine with this shit. It's not really adding anything, but I suppose it does form a thematic bookend to where the game is going. Oh! Hang on, I need to go into the fetal position again so I can form a coherent thought. Alright, so, yeah. The Chaosium RPG has stats for various Yithian energy weapons, and it's a thing that constantly crops up in player-run campaigns of that. None of the pre-made ones do this, but it is a common trope among GMs making Call of Cthulhu campaigns to just be like, oh, and just here's a Yithian energy weapon, you know, for the big climactic conclusion of the campaign. And this also happened, I believe, in there is actually a Half-Life mod just called Cthulhu that is basically this game. It was made before this came out, I believe, but it has more or less this exact arc.
I kind of agree with what you're saying, Muna. Like, I don't hate the sanity mechanic or the swimming vision. It was really good in the early game when you had, like, height as a factor to deal with.
Yeah.
It does kind of get silly later on. I think especially with cosmic horror, it should come from the comprehension of something beyond your understanding rather than just, like, a guy who is Fishman.
Yeah,
like, fundamentally, what's the difference between these guys and, like, D&D Sahagin? And why do D&D Sahagin not make me lose my mind? It makes me feel like the protag's kind of a fucking ninny.
Yeah,
also, there's the
diaries...
hilarious shit about Mother Hydra fucking not triggering the fear mechanic at all. I don't know.
We are now deaf.
Call that Gong with the Wind. Anywho.
Oh yeah, we're just extremely deaf now. That's it, no more hearing for us. Now we can concentrate. There we go. Now I'm a fish. I have become fish. And now we can jump up, and we can push a button to make water happen. Why is this not pushing? Oh, come on. I did everything right. Oh, hang on. Nice. Oh, shit. We're not deaf anymore. Oh, that's the one we were controlling. Hang on, we need to go become deaf again.
I'm glad we're deaf.
Yeah. This is literally the mechanic. We basically... I don't know how we managed to succeed at brainjacking before without doing this, but this is the intended thing you're supposed to do.
Because this game is good and functional. Do you not remember the whole fucking... We spent almost an entire session trying to not die on a ship when nothing was explained to us?
I do remember that. I remember that vividly. There was so much there.
They appear to be doing some kind of witchcraft on the island. Hey, Jack, you're the most qualified person here. Why don't you get on the cannon and tell us what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm. To which Jack just gets on the cannon and just shoots 3 guys that the other ones never see.
And he himself never sees, having gone completely mad with cannon lust as soon as he had access to it.
Mm-hmm. Can't use that one. Can't use that one. Wait. Oh, right, because I'm a fucking fish. I don't have a use button. I have to just hit it with my big meaty fish hand.
So fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's real dumb.
Henry, come here.
Yeah, multi-kill. Okay, that one didn't quite work. There we go. I should get that Half-Life mod. I remember it being not a particularly good tone piece, but it was very fun.
Fun is something that's in short supply here.
Yeah.
It's just the game is like twice the length it needs to be for the like clearly I could see what happened. They ran out of voice acting money. And so they stopped having voice acting. Like, this would be perfect to have Mother Hydra taunting you or whatever the whole time.
Or have Jack just, like, talk to himself to explain what exactly he thinks he's doing here.
What the? I'm some kind of Welshman. No, hold on. Fishman.
Yeah, exactly. That sort of thing.
Yeah, I could use a Warcraft here. The lady. Foolish mortal! How dare you intrude on the sanctum of... God damn it! My throat's too dry. Fuck you. No narration.
So, I have news. Well, no, actually, I'm not going to tell you what exactly this puzzle accomplishes.
Only some interloping mortal would come in here and possess my fishman and slap the mechanisms by which to give me more water.
Yeah, exactly. That's something like that. Something like somebody needs to have a line here. I'm going to try and replicate that bug that we got earlier. Okay, yeah, no.
Stare at my lovingly rendered fish tits.
That did work for 1 second. Somehow.
I want to point out something horrible about said fish tits, by the way.
They do have fipples.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are supposed to be gold nipple covers.
I don't like that.
The gold has an odd whitish color.
Nope.
No, we've established it's fish cub.
We have established this.
Concentrate. That damn creature's wailing.
Hey, why are you biting me, Henry?
We're perfect.
I can't concentrate with that darn chanting.
Come on, Jack. Do it again. Replicate the bug, Jack.
Let's go hit the gun.
God damn it.
Wailing sound. I might
Dong, damn it.
sustain the link.
does have some lines, but only when you do the thing that it shows you in you in the little vision.
Jack proceeding in stoic silence.
Yeah. I mean, I will say this. You mentioned they ran out of money for voice acting. They kind of just ran out of money for everything. Is basically what happened to the end of this game.
Yeah.
They ran out of money. Their publisher was basically... It's the same fucking story every single time anyone tries to make some genuine art in video games. They ran out of money. The publisher was like, fuck you, ship right now. And they shipped.
And then everybody hated it and the studio got dissolved.
Yes. Same as it ever was. Okay, now I'm a fish again. This one's already activated. This one isn't. We're gonna jump up here.
In
We're gonna
order
hit
to
the
defeat Mother
switch.
Hydra, I must enter the headspace of a fish. I will destroy my ears and stand before her. Don't got ears.
I must enter the headspace of a fish. I must swim upriver to spawn.
Speaking of spawning, here's a big quake gun.
It seems to spawn more of these guys every wave. But we've got...
It's a water thing.
2, 3... Yes, it is. 4... We only got one more. We just have to do this one more
They
time.
come in waves. A steady stream. An endless tide. What else I got?
The white.
Can't shake these bastards off. They're like barnacles. Help me.
Wait, hang on. That wasn't nearly loud enough. I gotta do it till it's red. There, now we're properly deaf.
Oh, I see. The feeding mechanism on the side is shaped like an infinity symbol.
Mm-hmm.
That would give you infinite ammo.
That would give you infinite ammo.
I've heard this.
What a thrill.
I'm still in a dream.
I'm still in a stream.
Oh, finally, thank God. That's the
The
last
kids
one.
love water puns, Jack.
Okay, now we just have to fight about 500 of these things, and then we can...
Hey, look, Jack, that's Mother Hydra. She looks like my ex-wife. Hey, bada bing.
Oh, God.
Loved her. She had 4 tits. It was amazing.
I don't have anything else constructed to add, only that if you take the L out of Jack Walters' name, he becomes Jack Waters.
Oh,
That's it.
shit, he does. Oh, my God. Oh, fuck, we are going to turn out to be Welsh at the end, aren't we? Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Yep. Alright. I think it's time. I think it's time to show you what this has all been building up to. So, gathered you all here today to demonstrate that, again, statues, water goes down these channels, water goes into the basin, water fills up the basin to moisten Mother Hydra's horrible human feet.
We'll drown her.
Maybe.
We'll drown Mother Hydra in her own water.
It's dumber than that.
Are you gonna
My
fire the
God,
electric?
Gordon. It's just crazy enough to work.
Are you gonna fire the electric cannon into the fucking pool of water and kill her that way?
Yep, because shooting her with the force field doesn't do anything. But
Why
shooting
didn't
some
you just
water.
fill it all up then? That was the big empty. What was this rigmarole for?
Well, she was sustaining the shield barrier that was keeping the Navy from torpedoing this place. There we go. And we got got us a nice little save point here. We got us a charm. Now that we have this charm, a decorative gold disc adorned with jewels.
I love, like, just the... I wonder what dumb executive was like, nah, man, what people want from a Cthulhu game is to laser blast Mother Hydra.
Like, legitimately. Interesting
Cipher.
concept. Absolute dearth of creativity.
According to the text,
I don't know if it's
doors
something
can
like
only be opened with an ancient
the
chant.
the boss came out and he was like, "Hey, kids love Quake," and he put his cigarette in out in the developer's eye and was like, "Make it Quake."
I'm not going to be able to get through it without that.
Do I look like I know what a fucking Quake is? I need to go take a cocaine bath. Don't bother me.
Yeah, it's like... Hang on. How do I...
It's the same thing that, like,
There
killed
it goes.
Elite Force, right? It's just this thing where it's like, well, we're making a video game. I guess we gotta do it like this.
Yeah, because that's like the only mode in which they knew how to make video games. It's just like for the second one, they got Ritual instead of Raven, and it wasn't very good.
They hadn't invented walking simulators yet, so this is what we got.
Yeah, and I mean, the first one again, Raven Software makes a great shooter, but the first one also had the Virtual Voyager thing where you could, like, people were clamoring to be able to walk around inside the ship. When they released Elite Force 1, everyone was like, oh, the segments where you walk around the ship are the best, and Raven, like, knew that, which is why every mission you went back to the Voyager and walked around the ship. And so when they did the expansion pack, where they got Jerry Ryan back to her lines and everything, they added, like, some multiplayer maps, and they added... Hey, people wanted to walk around the Voyager. Well, here you go. Here's the Virtual Voyager. Here's every walkable space we could possibly cram in, and we put secrets all over it. And then Ritual makes the second game, and it's like, hey, what if Elf? What if Crindo?
What if there was a sexy elf babe who wore no clothes that you could totally space bone?
Exactly. Oh, great.
What if our great moral choice in this game was, do you want to fuck the cute nerd, or do you want to fuck the slutty elf?
I'm just surprised the slutty elf didn't turn out to be evil.
I am also surprised.
Like,
I
it feels
just
like
jumped
almost as
so
much-
high I broke my legs.
I'm loving your fucking natural Jordans given to you by Mother Dagon as revenge for her you killing her. Now you
I
can
don't know
jump-
where I'm going.
Now you can jump as high as a joke of a boat.
It
Now
is
you're a freak.
I can't jump. Now I can't jump? Are you kidding me? I could jump before.
You could jump really high before. For
I jumped really high.
reasons.
Game over. You are dead.
Okay, back to the walkthrough. Okay, yeah, area we got the gun. First window chamber, no longer shielded from the sub. Run through the falling rubble, go straight until you come to the decorative door with many flags. Turn right. Okay, alright. Go straight until you come to the decorative door, turn right, and go to the ledge. That cracked area that we've been walking over is finally going to break. And then we just keep going that way. Simple, easy. I don't think there's anything else to shoot in the entire game.
Behuin and Kugnath, Fanu Naemna, Bagliz Kafungin, Kathavahel, Kolth Cthulhu Kafungni,
Ohio Golshimish.
Ia Hydra.
it goes.
That's a lot of information to be included in 4 sigils.
It's just a very dense language, you know? It's beautiful.
Any squiggle could mean fucking anything.
I love that. It's a lost art of conlangs. Everyone's all about, oh, you gotta put together your verbs and your consonants and your phonemes, and the Chad Call of Cthulhu is like, yeah, there's 5 glyphs and they mean this entire paragraph. All right, time for cutscene again, where Jack realizes turning off the shields was probably a bad idea because now the Navy is torpedoing his dumbass.
Hey, I'm walking here.
It's incredible because like everything is already dead. We killed Hydra.
You know, a submarine can only hold like a couple torpedoes, so this thing has been either firing continuously, or they've identified the shield, and this is their they're having their Endor moment here.
So basically, every Navy submarine only carries a limited amount of photon torpedoes, and out here, so far from home, we have no way to resupply, so we have to be very careful.
That's correct. These fishmen may have photons to waste, but we don't.
Why would they not be attacking unless... Oh god, the Temple of Dagon's operational! Pull up! Pull up!
Now, young Mr. Walters, your friend will die.
Come on, Jack, old buddy, I know he'll have that shield down.
Oh god. Mackie on those Millennium Falcon, just like, oh, I know he's gonna get it done.
We gotta give my boy Jack more time!
I still can't believe Mackie is the only character to survive.
Get right in close and target Lord Dagon. It won't do much, but it's better than wasting our time with the temple. Concentrate your fire on that superstar destroyer.
Take up your cum blaster. Strike me down.
Alright, here we go. The door is open. We're going through.
Jack! Hold up! Oh my god! Is he okay?
Oh, hey, we're back in the order.
What the hell happened to him?
I wasn't sucking Mackie's dick. What are you doing here?
Jack!
And now, the end.
Turning the sound on for this one.
Oh fuck, I'm some kind of cone.
Jack, why have you summoned me?
There is something I must show you. We must hurry. Time is short.
Exposition to check.
Where are we going?
The Great Library.
Going to the end of the game, Jack. You won. You are a super player.
A terrible conflict is upon us, and our hosts will not survive it. The keenest minds are already projecting to later days.
Who will be the enemy? There have been no ructions with either the Migo in the north or Cthulhu's kin to the south.
In your wanderings, did you come upon the vast sealed trapdoors at the foundation of the old city?
Yes, but I didn't understand their purpose.
There was a terrible war between us and a race of half-polypus creatures. that had been dominant until our arrival. This volume tells of that bloody period.
Why are you showing me this now?
They are still down there, Jack, thriving in the darkness. They're plotting to break free of their bonds and wreak a terrible revenge. The end is inevitable, and close, very close.
How much time do we have? What the hell was that?
You are no longer safe. Follow me.
I think the great race of Yith fell because none of them could move faster than
If this is the end, where am I
lethargic
supposed to
looking
go?
pace.
It's time for you to go back.
Back?
Yes, back to your own time. Before you leave, there is something more you need to know.
What is this place?
The human movement is too delicate a fabric for the return displacement. It could easily tear. Your memories of Nakotas must be cleaned.
Will I remember nothing of this place? 6 years of my life, and for nothing?
When the time comes, you will remember. We will be waiting in the shadows of your dreams.
These riddles make no sense. What was it I needed to know?
Did you ever wonder about your visions?
Nightmares. It came with the territory. Sometimes it helped with the cases.
Bad dreams are never that accurate. You are different from the rest of your race, Jack.
Quarter Welsh.
Your father could see it. Suicide was his escape from the truth.
What's this got to do with him?
He has been here too. He was displaced just moments before you were conceived. I was the transferred mother.
Excuse me?
You're my father?
Not entirely. You are not of our kind, but neither are you completely human.
I misremembered the late plot points of this game. I think I blocked this part out.
Well, something that might explain that is this is the extended ending you only get on the hardest difficulty. I flipped a switch that turned that off.
I'm sorry, Jack.
Jack's Yithian father. Oh, I take it back. This has all been worth it.
I'm fucking floored. This is such a fucking thing to pull out of your ass at the last second.
I completely forgot. I thought he was being controlled by the Yithians. I forgot that he was part Yith.
Absolutely incredible.
He was
I'm blown
displaced
away.
moments before you conceived, Jack. I cannot tell you just how jarring it was for my first experience in a human body to be blowing a fat load inside your mom.
Oh, God. Not even that he replaced Jack's father and was just like him for however long it took to like woo his mother or whatever. No, he just like popped in there just seconds before.
Well, time to see what this being human thing is all about.
Well, when in Rome, better just go with it.
I now walk in the shadows between Worth, and it is here that I have finally glimpsed.
Walters, can you hear me? Mr. Walters?
Oh shit, I think we survived.
Unfortunate.
I think we actually, I think we, huh.
He's convulsing.
Upsettingly, we're about to get hit with the sequel hook.
Oh no. Oh, well, there's his last note there. It seems to be implied, since we heard that last line, that we might have survived. But here's what he was reading at the very beginning of the game. Now at my end, I can fully see. My last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I have always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there that I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth. It was a cone alien that was my dad. I lived with him for 6 years, and he never told me until the last second. I cannot believe that I have been owned so hard by an extinct alien race. There's really nothing else I can do. How do you recover from that? You just don't. Anyway, later.
Thanks for the stream, Cal.
Current mood on wait.
Oh, there you go. Final statistics.
Mental condition?
Let's go from the top. Mythos rank. Rank D. I think that's... I don't fucking know what that counts. Percent complete 96%. I think we missed 1 or 2 documents. Time 9 hours 11 minutes 18 seconds. Blood loss medium. I beg to differ. We bled out a lot. Mental condition nut job. What am I supposed to do about that? Weapon accuracy 48%. Better than Elite Force, I'll say that, for how often I was blind firing with the Tommy gun. 970 shots fired, 468 hit.
That's pretty good.
We killed 201 enemies, 158 of them with headshots. We made 93 saves. Drug abuse clean. I forgot there were painkillers. I just never used them. That might have made the game a little easier. Oh well.
This whole stat screen is such a piece of shit.
It's like we just finished a level in Doom or something. Secrets found 0.
I think all of these should definitely come up with like a spinning roulette wheel sort of effect where it goes.
Oh god, yes, absolutely. Just tick in one digit after another. Hang on, I'm screenshotting my final statistics here. I'm gonna send these into Nintendo of America and get a plush or something. I don't know. However those went. Oh, congratulations! You have unlocked a new difficulty setting. Well, well done! You have achieved a new high score. You are a super player.
Plus 3 play coins.
Based on the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game from Chaosium Inc. Headfirst Productions. Rob Steptoe.
None of these are real names.
Yeah, these are normal names. Yeah, I'll say this, the character modeling was pretty good. There was a consistent art style. I don't really have any complaints about how this game looks.
Just the rest of it.
I'm waiting for the credit that's just like, guy who decided that the combat should be bad.
Guy who thought Call of Cthulhu is about blasting fishmen with gun lasers.
It's... Bethesda. no.
Bad job, Mike Ridley. Bad job. Bad job, Rob Gray.
I can't believe we've been talking about this in the wrong channel.
Pete
This
Hines.
is Todd's vision.
This was Todd's vision all along. Oh, hey, Lanny Manella did the voice direction. Yeah, there we go. Mark Biaggi. Team Bristow
Voice
Performers.
Lethal sounds.
John St. John was in this?
Yep. He's in it a few times.
I never picked him out. He's got such range.
He's several of the fishmen.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
They're black balls of steel.
Those outsider bastards will pay for shooting up my boat.
Blow off your ass.
Oh no. Oh no, hold me back, hold me back. Shake it, Hydra. What a game.
How do we feel about having finished Call of Cthulhu, the end is the beginning is the end, Uncle Cow's Game Gulag, twitch.tv.com.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe on the video if you want to see more content like this. Also, feel free to shoot us a link if you have a particularly awful game that you enjoy at twitch.gg, whatever Cow's Discord link is.
Yeah, one of those. I think, well, first of all, of course, remember to ring that bell. The other thing is, I don't know. I was getting real tired of this at the end. Again, to the point where when I started this up, I was like, we're gonna finish this game or die trying. I think the reveal, I think the single appearance of the dialogue subtitle named Jack's Yithian father made up for everything. Game perfectly redeemed itself at the end.
Did you give us a rating out of 10 and also tell us what units you're using here?
Let's see.
6 out of 7 fishmen brutally murdering you from behind.
I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10 cats whose names we're not gonna repeat.
Whoa.
We're not gonna talk about the cat.
Don't Google that, kids.
Do not Google that. You know, I was thinking if we ended early that I might switch to something else, but I don't know what I could follow that up with. I can't top Jack's Yithian father. I just didn't expect that.
I think you could top Jack's Yithian father. Have more confidence in yourself.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
It might be incompatible, but like, it ain't about that.
Well, you know. Yeah, fire up the hold music once more. I think with the right attitude, yeah.